The Apple Revolution, by Luke Dormehl, takes readers on a detailed journey through the history of Apple Incorporated, one of the most influential companies of our time. Dormehl's narrative dives deep into Apple's beginnings, the personalities that shaped its rise, and the company's groundbreaking innovations that revolutionized the tech world. More than a story about a company, it's a chronicle of creativity, resilience, and relentless pursuit of excellence. 1. The origins of Apple, from garage startup to global phenomenon. The meeting of Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, the birth of a vision. The genesis of Apple began in the early 1970s when Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak met, sharing a mutual passion for technology and a desire to change the world. Jobs, with his charismatic vision and marketing prowess, complemented Wozniak's technical genius in hardware design. Together, they set out to create computers that were not just functional but transformative. Early struggles and securing initial funding. Apple's early days were marked by financial struggles and skepticism from potential investors. One of the key moments in Apple's formation was when Mike Markula, an early investor and mentor, saw the potential in Jobs and Wozniak's vision and provided the necessary funding. This investment allowed Apple to transition from an ambitious idea to a formal company. Apple I and Apple II, pioneering the personal computer era. The Apple I was Apple's first product, a simple, handmade device that offered a glimpse into the future of personal computing. However, it was the Apple II that truly launched Apple into mainstream success. With its color graphics, user-friendly interface, and appealing design, the Apple II was a revolutionary product that opened the doors to the home and small business markets. Marketing innovation, creating a brand. From the outset, Jobs understood that Apple's success would hinge not only on the technology but also on how it was marketed. Apple's early advertising campaigns broke away from the norm, positioning its products as not just technical marvels but as lifestyle choices. This approach was integral in establishing Apple's identity as a company that was cool, approachable, and forward-thinking. 2. Rapid growth and innovation, the golden age of Apple. The launch of the Macintosh, a game-changer in personal computing. In 1984, Apple introduced the Macintosh, the first computer with a graphical user interface and mouse. The launch was a landmark event, characterized by the famous 1984 Super Bowl ad, which depicted the Macintosh as a revolutionary force against the conformity of the tech world. Dormehl captures the intense development process behind the Macintosh, highlighting the internal tensions, ambitious goals, and bold marketing strategies that defined this era. Design as a core philosophy. Apple's commitment to design was more than just an aesthetic choice, it was a core part of its identity. Johnny Ive, Apple's chief designer, played a crucial role in shaping Apple's design ethos, where every detail, from the product's shape to the user's interaction with it, was meticulously crafted. This focus on design extended beyond products to packaging and advertising, making Apple's unboxing experience iconic. Innovation as a guiding principle. Apple's rise was fueled by an unyielding commitment to innovation. The company constantly pushed the boundaries of what was possible, not just in terms of technology but also in how technology interacted with people's lives. Dormehl emphasizes that Apple's greatest strength was its ability to see beyond the immediate and anticipate the needs of its users before they even knew what they wanted. 3. Internal struggles and the dark days, Jobs' departure and Apple's decline. The ouster of Steve Jobs, a turning point. The mid-1980s saw growing tensions between Jobs and then CEO John Sculley, a seasoned executive Jobs had brought in from Pepsi. These conflicts eventually led to Jobs' departure from the company he helped build. Dormehl describes this period as a major setback for Apple, as the company struggled to maintain its innovative edge without its visionary co-founder. The troubled 1990s, missteps and lost direction. Following Jobs' departure, Apple entered a turbulent phase characterized by poor management decisions, failed products, and a lack of strategic direction. One notable misstep was the Newton, an early personal digital assistant that was innovative in concept but flawed in execution. Dormehl details how these struggles led to declining market share and eroding consumer confidence. Attempts at recovery and persistent failures. Despite efforts to turn things around, including product revamps and leadership changes, Apple continued to flounder. The company lost ground to competitors like Microsoft, which dominated the operating system market. Dormehl paints a picture of a company that had lost its way, struggling to recapture the magic that once set it apart. 4. The triumphant return, Steve Jobs' comeback and Apple's reinvention. Jobs' return, a new hope for Apple. Apple's fortunes began to change in 1997 when the company acquired Next, the computer company Jobs had founded after leaving Apple. This move not only brought Jobs back into the fold but also introduced a new operating system that would become the foundation of Apple's future products. Dormehl emphasizes that Jobs' return marked the beginning of a radical transformation, as he immediately set about revitalizing Apple's product line and culture. The iMac, a bold new beginning. One of the first major successes of Jobs' second stint was the iMac, released in 1998. With its bold colors, all-in-one design, and user-friendly features, the iMac redefined what a computer could be. Dormehl highlights how the iMac was more than just a product, it was a statement that Apple was back and ready to lead the industry once again. Refocusing on quality and user experience. Jobs' return also brought a renewed focus on product quality and customer experience. Under his leadership, Apple streamlined its product lineup, eliminating underperforming products and focusing on those with the most potential. This approach, combined with a relentless emphasis on design and user satisfaction, helped restore Apple's reputation as an innovator. 5. A string of iconic products, iPod, iPhone, and iPad. iPod, revolutionizing music consumption. In 2001, Apple launched the iPod, a sleek, portable music player that allowed users to carry thousands of songs in their pockets. Paired with the iTunes software, the iPod didn't just change the way people listen to music, it transformed the entire music industry. Dormehl explores how Apple's entry into digital music disrupted traditional models and set the stage for future innovations. iPhone, redefining the smartphone industry. The 2007 release of the iPhone was a watershed moment not just for Apple but for the entire technology sector. Combining a phone, an iPod, and an internet communicator, the iPhone was a leap forward in mobile technology. Dormehl examines how the iPhone upended the smartphone market, forcing competitors to rethink their designs and setting new standards for connectivity, apps, and touchscreen technology. iPad, creating a new product category. With the launch of the iPad in 2010, Apple once again demonstrated its ability to create entirely new markets. The iPad filled a niche between the smartphone and the laptop, offering a versatile device for browsing, media consumption, and creative work. Dormehl highlights how the iPad's success underscored Apple's knack for not just responding to consumer needs but anticipating them. 6. Apple's philosophy of innovation, the art and science of design. User experience at the core. Apple's approach to product development always starts with the user experience. Dormehl explains how Apple's engineers and designers focus on creating products that are intuitive, reliable, and delightful to use. This philosophy goes beyond hardware, influencing everything from software design to packaging and customer service. Design as an integral part of Apple's DNA. For Apple, design is not just about aesthetics, it's about creating products that feel personal and essential. Dormehl delves into the collaboration between Jobs and Jony Ive, who together elevated design to an art form within the company. Their work resulted in products that were not just functional but beautiful, setting Apple apart in a crowded tech landscape. Sustainable innovation, continuously reinventing. Apple's success is built on a culture of continuous improvement. Dormehl highlights how Apple's commitment to research and development ensures that each new product iteration builds on the last, incorporating new technologies and feedback to enhance the user experience. This constant cycle of innovation keeps Apple at the forefront of the industry. 7. Organizational culture, Innovation under Jobs and Cook. A culture of excellence and creativity. Dormehl describes Apple's internal culture as one that blends high expectations with a commitment to creativity. Teams work in small, focused groups, often in secrecy, to develop new products. This approach encourages a sense of ownership and drives employees to push the boundaries of what's possible. Steve Jobs, a visionary but demanding leader. Jobs' leadership style was famously intense. He was a perfectionist who demanded the best from his team and was not afraid to challenge conventional thinking. Dormehl portrays Jobs as both a visionary and a tough boss, whose exacting standards helped Apple achieve its greatest successes. Tim Cook, operational mastery and strategic vision. After Jobs' passing, Tim Cook took the reins and led Apple through a period of immense growth. Cook brought a different leadership style, emphasizing operational efficiency and expanding Apple's global footprint. Dormehl illustrates how Cook has maintained Apple's innovative spirit while steering the company through new challenges, such as diversifying its product lineup and focusing on services. 8. Sustainability and social responsibility, Apple's commitment to the planet. Environmental initiatives. Apple has taken significant steps to reduce its environmental impact, from sourcing recycled materials to powering its facilities with renewable energy. Dormehl outlines how these efforts reflect Apple's broader commitment to sustainability, positioning the company as a leader not just in tech, but also in corporate responsibility. Transparency in the supply chain. Dormehl also covers Apple's ongoing efforts to improve labor conditions within its supply chain. The company has implemented strict guidelines to ensure that its products are manufactured under fair and ethical conditions, reinforcing its commitment to social responsibility. 9. Apple's cultural impact, beyond technology to lifestyle. Apple as a cultural icon. Apple products have become symbols of status and creativity, transcending their technological functions to become integral parts of modern life. Dormehl explores how Apple's design, marketing, and innovation have shaped contemporary culture, influencing not just how we interact with technology but also how we see ourselves. Shaping the digital media landscape. Apple has also left a lasting mark on the media industry, from the creation of iTunes to the launch of Apple Music and Apple TV+. Dormehl details how Apple's ventures into content distribution have disrupted traditional business models, redefining how media is consumed and monetized. 10. Lessons from Apple's journey, innovation, leadership, and resilience. The power of visionary leadership. One of the key takeaways from Dormehl's book is the importance of visionary leadership. Apple's success is a testament to the impact that a clear vision and strong leadership can have on a company's trajectory. Dormehl illustrates how Jobs' relentless pursuit of excellence and Cook's strategic foresight have kept Apple at the forefront of innovation. Continuous innovation as a survival strategy. Apple's journey underscores the necessity of constant reinvention. Dormehl argues that the company's willingness to cannibalize its own products and push into new markets has been crucial to its longevity. For businesses seeking long-term success, Apple's approach offers a powerful lesson in the value of never standing still. Focus on quality and user experience. Ultimately, Apple's greatest strength lies in its unwavering commitment to quality and user experience. Dormehl emphasizes that Apple's ability to consistently deliver products that exceed customer expectations is what truly sets it apart. This focus on the end user has helped Apple build a loyal customer base and maintain its status as one of the most admired companies in the world. Conclusion: Apple as a model of innovation and leadership. The Apple Revolution is more than just a business book, it's a study of how vision, design, and a relentless drive for excellence can build a company that changes the world. Luke Dormehl's exploration of Apple's history offers valuable insights into the forces that shape successful companies and the enduring power of innovation. For anyone interested in the intersection of technology, business, and culture, Apple's story is an inspiring testament to what's possible when creativity meets ambition. Here we have finished our episode in which we did a comprehensive review of the Apple Revolution. We hope you liked it. If you liked the book, You can get it by clicking on the link in the video description. Write in the comments the name of the book you want us to review. If you liked the content of the episode, please like it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell to receive the content when it is uploaded. I wish you a good time. Goodbye.